But for all their advantages, bees know a great many predators in the wild. Among them, their close relative, the ant. When it comes to stings, for most there is one animal that comes immediately to mind. Perhaps the best-known member of the insect world, the bee. With close to 20,000 species and a distribution covering every continent except Antarctica, bees are a remarkably diverse group of insects. Not all bees make honey, and not all bees are able to sting. But for the many different varieties of honeybee, stinging is a vital defense mechanism in protecting this invaluable resource. As pollinating insects, bees are dependent on flowering plants for their survival, and vice versa. So while the bee's armory is not to be dismissed, it is the mutually beneficial relationship with their food source that has assured their survival, with plants and bees co-evolving for tens of millions of years. With the bees traveling from flower to flower, they transmit pollen from one plant to another, allowing the plants to make seeds and reproduce. For the bees' part, the pollen they collect is stored in their hives, where it becomes honey to feed the colony. And it is in defending this hive where the bee's sting is most useful. A honeybee stings using a modified egg depositor called an ovipositor. Barbed at the end, when the stinger enters its victim, it lodges, enabling venom to be pumped from the venom sac. This process triggers the release of alarm pheromones from the bee, drawing other bees to join the fight. While capable of repeatedly stinging thin-skinned animals, when it comes to thicker-skinned mammals, such as humans, the honeybee's barb is lodged tight, tearing loose from its abdomen and causing its death. However, the relentless sting lives on, pumping venom until its sac is completely drained. For bees, their sting is often a last resort, with their astonishing abilities in the air generally able to get them out of trouble. While it is a common misconception that bee flight defies the laws of physics, their aerial mastery is certainly uncanny. Flapping their wings approximately 230 times per second, bees are capable of attaining speed, height, precise maneuverability, and carrying relatively heavy loads. But for all their advantages, bees know a great many predators in the wild. Among them, their close relative, the ant. seizing individual bees while foraging or raiding hives for the energy-rich honey stored inside, ants pose a constant threat to many species of bee. Social insects. The inspiring teamwork of honeybees is evidenced in their intricately structured, highly organized hives. With clear division of labor, shared care for the young, and complex communication networks, a healthy beehive is a perfect picture of harmonious living. While their sting remains a dangerous weapon, the bee's greatest asset is their ability to cooperate. In this episode, we have seen how spits and stings are incorporated in the animal world in equal part for attack and defense. The walrus has proven an unexpectedly frequent spitter during its underwater forays in search of clams and mussels. The cobra is unique among the snake world for its ability to fire venom from its fangs to blind would-be attackers. Jawfish feature enlarged mouths to accommodate their spitting habits in creating and protecting their homes. When it comes to stinging, bees employ their stinger in self-defense and to call on reinforcements when defending their hive. But stings come in a variety of forms, and for every stinging animal, there is a distinctive variation of the theme. The true embodiment of a creepy crawly. The centipede is armed with a unique pair of poisonous stingers to paralyze its prey. With an estimated 8,000 species found in various habitats all over the world, the hardy centipede is an incredible survivor. But vulnerable to dehydration, it is in the moist jungle environment where centipedes are at their most abundant and most intimidating. Reaching lengths of 30 centimeters, centipedes are encased in a tough exoskeleton comprised of varying numbers of body segments, each with its own pair of legs. With leg numbers ranging from 30 to over 350, despite their name, no centipede has exactly 100 legs. Regardless of their number, their multitude of limbs grants them speed, dexterity, and exceptional climbing capabilities. despite having poor eyesight, centipedes are highly successful predators, seeking out their prey with their finely attuned antennae. Primarily feeling their way over all kinds of terrain, the antennae are sensitive to vibration and are coated in chemoreceptors, granting the centipede superior senses of motion tracking and smell. Known as poison claws, the centipede's head is equipped with a unique set of modified fangs called forcipules. Fed by venom glands, these pincer-like appendages bite down on the centipede's prey, applying an almost unshakable grip while they deliver their paralyzing toxin. Existing on an almost exclusively carnivorous diet, once the centipede's prey is immobilized by its venom, they are able to consume it. Using their mouthparts to tear small portions at a time, centipedes patiently ingest their victims piece by piece. Generalist predators, centipedes will take on almost anything within their size range, meaning the bigger the centipede, the bigger their quarry. Large specimens, such as the giant Amazonian centipede, are able to widen their diet to include small birds, rodents, and lizards. Wrapping itself around its victim, it waits for its paralyzing venom to take effect before beginning the grisly process of eating. Although the centipede is among the world's largest land-based invertebrate predators, it is not immune from becoming prey itself. Targeted by mice, snakes, and spiders, with sufficient numbers, even smaller creatures such as ants can overpower an imprudent centipede. Should the centipede find itself in the grip of a predator, it has an emergency escape mechanism, able to break off and sacrifice a few legs to make its getaway. While they may have legs to spare, centipedes also have the ability to regenerate lost limbs, allowing this resilient creature to crawl on and fight another day.